don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at the Iron Factory Hometown Watcher. This is the EX58. This is Huffer, right? I've been waiting for this for a while, looking forward to it coming in. I do like Iron Factory stuff. I don't get a whole lot of it. Usually I think it's a little bit overpriced, but I went ahead and sprung for this one because it wasn't sealed. Because I felt like this was something, I liked the looks of it. Empty box. Setting the box aside. Figure comes in a clamshell. I find Iron Factory stuff to be slightly overpriced on occasion. At least in my humble opinion. So, I don't collect probably as much as some people do. But when a figure tickles my fancy like this one does, I will of course pick it up. So let's zoom in here. We get a baggie of hands, and they're silver, and they're every type of hand you could think of. Holding hands, pointing hands, jazz hands. He comes with a weapon. Nice enough sculpt. Pretty silver paint. He comes with instructions. Iron Factory is usually pretty good about their directions, so it shouldn't be a problem here, theoretically. Opening this up. Got a QR code there. Yeah, they look pretty simple, from what I can tell. Not too difficult at all. And finally, we come to the figure himself. Let me zoom in again here, so we can maybe take a look at him. Is that a little too close? Nope, that works. Okay. So he's got some really nice eyes. They're colored kind of like a duck egg blue, which looks really nice. This is plastic. He's got some silver paint on his face. Some nice silver paint on his arms. Nice little place there for an Autobot symbol. If I can find one small enough for that. Let's see here, coming down. I don't know if it's plastic or paint. This is plastic. That's paint right there around his, you can't see. That's paint right here. I don't know if this is paint or not. Probably. Coming on down, we've got knees, paint here. Yeah, he's a nice looking little nice looking little character here. Articulation, the head is on a ball peg. Left, right, little bit of wiggle. Can't really look up that much. His head's on a hinge, so he can look down considerably. Arms are on some kind of hinge here. But they can go out that far. That's as far out as his arms are going to go. Kind of typical for a Huffer figure, you know. All the way around. Bicep rotation is built in right here, just underneath the shoulder. Double jointed elbow gets you the full run there, no problem. And the hands are swap outable, so they're on this little peg right here. I'm like, oh, it just fell off. But you do get articulation. Waist rotation doesn't feel like there's an ab crunch. T-jointed ball joints get you the full Chinese splits. Forward and back, that's what you're going to get. So not the full American splits. Thigh rotation is built around this mushroom peg that you can see right here. So good rotation there. Double jointed knee gets you that far. And the feet can go, has a toe tilt up, toe tilt down, and a rocker. Not the greatest, but serviceable. Alright. let's do scale comparison real quick, and we will do transformation next. I may see if I've got a Autobot symbol that'll fit that while I'm at it. I have been successful in transforming him once. Let's see if I can do it again. So, first thing we want to do, you need to make sure you've got the fists in here, not any other ones, otherwise it just won't work. So the fists. Straighten up the arm, make sure your fist is straight here, and just pull this down. This is going to cover up on the fist. Same thing over here. We'll just cover up the fist. Next, turn the head around. Make sure it is backwards for reasons. Let's see here. Go ahead and pull this forward. Lift this section here up. Take your wheels here, and you've got to undo them. They're on this hinge. And then slide this forward like this. I believe that's how that goes. Undo your wheels, slide them forward. Bring your arms in. They're just going to collapse. Be mindful of this section here. They will just collapse upward. Now you have to have your elbow joint pointed this way so that it will come up properly. Because that's what you want, is for it to come up like that. Next, you bring the cab section over the arms. Hold down on this, bring this section down, connect them here with this joint. That locks it all into place. Bring your wheels around like this, and they will tab in right here on that big old peg once they're lined up properly. Once again, bring this around, and they will lock in right there like that. These will come in, and there's grooves here for your fists. They don't really hold very well. They're more kind of like suggestion places. It is what it is. Coming to the legs, first thing you want to do is pop out these wheels on both sides. Just go ahead and get them out of the way. Bring your feet out and around, all the way around. Take this part right here, fold it up on both sides. Now, this is the only part that I kind of had a little bit of issue with when I did it. Fold them. You have to have your leg joint down as far as it'll go, and just fold them in. There's a peg right, or a port right there that's going to go with that little peg right there. So just line it up and push that in like that, and take your wheel and push it all the way down. These two will connect. As you can see, it's got a connector port right there. So do this again. Bring this around. Tab in your thing here. I guess that's gas tank. Line all this up. Push it together. Push down your wheel, and here we have Huffer in his alternate mode. In this mode, Huffer is measuring approximately 2 3/4 inches long, approximately 1.5 inches wide, by approximately 1.5 inches high. And you can just see some of the beautiful detail on this figure. We've got silver, we've got the duck egg blues, the dark blues, the silver here on the arms come through. There's a little, looks like there's just a little bit of gunmetal paint right here you can see. We've got the accents right there that come through. It looks kind of crappy from the back. It does. There's not really much you could say about that. It kind of looks a little crappy. It doesn't look really finished on the inside here, but you can secure the weapon in here like that, and that does help at least a little bit with the look. So yeah, why don't we do some pictures and we'll go into final thoughts. Final thoughts wise, oh, hey Nemesis, what are you doing here? Kind of looks like you've, oh, I see, you finally got the drop on somebody. He was smaller than you, isn't that right? Damn it, I beat him fair and square. Yeah, the big guy always takes out the little guy. That's fair and square all the time. Damn it, shut up. Ah! Final thoughts wise, this figure's fine. It's a recommend for me for quality and playability. You can do what you want to with this figure. Nothing feels like it's going to break. It's got plenty of paint. Looks pretty good. Good job. The materials, as I said, feel fine. Nothing feels like it's going to break. These things right here are a little flimsy, but they don't feel like they're going to break, so I'm not going to argue against that. The cost is where I have to say, I don't know. TF Source has this. It's currently out of stock, but that came out wrong. TF Source had this listed. It's currently out of stock, and it was listed for $50. This figure, I don't believe, is worth $50. I know all the independent design. I know these things naturally cost more. I know inflation. I don't know. It's a decent enough figure. $30 would be fine. Those of you sitting there thinking, you know, what about New Age? What about Magic Square or whatever? Those are really expensive. And you paid $100 for a Prime. I did. But I think this feels good. It's fine. I like the aesthetic. But I just don't know if it's worth that much money. I just don't. That's something you're going to have to decide for yourself. If this was my first Transformer, I believe it would be overpriced. But I like the engineering. I like the paint. Yeah, I'd probably talk myself into buying another one. Alright, anyway. It's a recommend, but it's a soft recommend for me. This is Tom. Thanks for watching. See you at the next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Are you tired all the time? Do you run out of energon for no apparent reason? Do other robots laugh at you and call you weakling? Do you feel like there should be more to life than what you are experiencing? Then you should try Vitamin John. It is the world famous Energon supplement. No steroids whatsoever. We all use all natural products. Vitamin John can turn losers like this one.
Hey.
Poof! Into magnificent specimens like these.
Hey there, big boy. You want to come over and see me sometime?
So try Vitamin John today. Operators are standing by.